McMaster, Bromang, hitting fatal for SBC Rush. Ego Eraser, Sudoku, the Gamer Pro, and Jokin on the field for a best of 7 scrim. Now, to be fair, they have the whole hour, but they wanted to see, in terms of a best of 7, what they could do. I want to make sure my audio is all good here. It's looking like the game audio in the mic audio is looking good. 20 seconds in, not a whole lot of action unless something sneaks by McMaster. The Gamer Pro can't do it just quite yet. This one going back downfield, opening up some space. There's a demo on the play, but it doesn't lead to much. Bromang, 0 boost, pass to the mid. It is no good. Wait, Hawk, is it tomorrow? I'm kind of confused. Is what tomorrow? Anyways, hating fatal now, 85 boost. I do want to pop into comms every once in a while to see what these guys are doing, see what they're talking about, see what they're explaining. As far as stream and this scrim goes, we will be favoring on the side of SBC Rush, as well as no, they aren't able to get the goal unless Fatal has anything to say about it, and he does. This one goes to the back of the net, and it's a goal. A minute in, 1-0 for SBC Rush. Anyways, yeah, this scrim was set up for the newly found team under SBC. I want to give a shout out to these guys joining forces over here and getting their reps in, man. That's what they're doing, absolutely. And they're making themselves known that they want to get better at the game and they want to move on to some more championships and widen their horizons. But the Gamer Pro says, you know what? It's not going to happen without us at least taking a goal here. 1-1, tied up. Oh, the next quals. I got you. The next quals. No, that is not tomorrow. Is it? Oh my God. Are the makeup quals tomorrow? The whatever quals? I think it is, but we're not doing those, damn it. Our team is so sick, bro. Here we go. A demo on the play. Sudoku, he actually has a blue card, so that's going to throw me off just a little bit. I promise you that is. To the corner it goes. McMaster now trying to find a pass mid. SBC Rush is all about their passes. Not too much about the demos and bumps, but all about calling out where they're positioned on the field for their team to receive or send out a pass. McMaster trying to find a touch around this one. He can't do it. McMaster does get the demo, but Bromang can't really send this one mid where Fatal will have to recover on the wall. Send this one mid, and it might just be an own goal. No, it goes a little bit too wide of the post. This one's back mid. McMaster with the bounce shot. Impossible to save unless you are the post, the #1 defender in Rocket League. And now back down the other side of the field. We've seen a lot of pressure from SBC Rush. But can the Ego Erasers make it happen back down in the blue half? We're seeing a lot of blunders here in terms of SBC Rush, but there's not that much pressure. It looks like one guy's going. As soon as he's done with the play, there was no follow-ups until it gets sent right back down into the blue half. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. It's only a 2-goal game tied up here on... What field is this? I was going to say the field's name, but I forgot. Dang it. Bromang now on target. Is anyone home? What a save from Joe. Puts this one to the side. Now hating fatal. Trying to defend this one from Joe as he's trying to clear this one out. McMaster with an all right touch to himself. There's a lot of space here. Gets a flip reset. Bromang diving for the touch. Can't find the beat onto Joe. Joe now to Gamer Pro. Downfield getting beat out. Now to McMaster. Taking his time here. Kind of a missed touch. Almost another shot on target. Isn't able to happen there. Bromang beating out Sudoku. Joe into the corner. Does he leave this for his teammate? No, he actually leaves it for Bromang, who finds the shot. Bounces across the net in dangerous territory. We're seeing a lot of, earlier I talked about how there wasn't going to be a lot of demos, but there actually has been, opening up these lanes. And every time either team formulates some type of play, some type of opportunity, it gets shut down almost immediately from those demos. Beckwith Park. Yeah, I think you're right. I actually think you're right. I think this is Beckwith Park or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I almost thought that was going to be a mid-air pass from Gamer Pro to Sudoku. That would have been pretty amazing, but not yet. These players have to get warmed up. I do believe for a few of these guys here, it is their first game on. So these guys, obviously, they're doing the best of 7, but they do have the whole hour of scrim. It's a lot of Rocket League. We're going to be covering the best of 7 to see what they can put out here on the field. A minute left. Gamer Pro up into the skies, to the ceiling. Can he find the recovery? for the shot. McMaster sending this one back to his teammate. Fatal now to McMaster. McMaster looking for the shot. Can't get it past Joe. Well, I guess he did, but there just was not a touch from anyone. And look at that save now to Joe to the sidewall as far as McMaster. McMaster downfield just launching it. Playing some more boomer ball. Trying to find it. Two more touches to the middle of the net. This is your SBC Rush squad, and will they be able to save this one away? Turn it into a counterattack. What does McMaster do? How does he treat this one with the utmost respect? The ego erasers are here to shut them down. I would say in this game number 1, both teams have shared possession. It's not like one team is overpowering another. Bromank with the fake. He's known for his dribble plays and awkward plays in front of the net. Maybe a redirect. He's going inside out from the ball. Can't find it here. Maybe a shot. This will be deemed as one. Saved away. Put to the ground. And we find ourselves into overtime in game number 1. Here we go. The clock is counting up. Next individual to score will deem their team victorious of game number 1 in the best of 7. Here we go. McMaster now 70 boost. He has 3 giants, 3 behemoths waiting for his touch. Whatever he did so desire to choose from. Bromank diving to try and block this one out. This one gets sent mid. Sudoku's there. Is enough time to take the shot, but Fatal Speed sticks with the play. He's able to shut it down for now. Gamer Pro stealing the boost. Look at the mechanical abilities. Up into the air he goes, looking for a ground pinch. Bromank is there to pinch it to the sidewall where Fatal is going to be able to get a touch. Does he take the solo play? He had Bromank there waiting for a pass. He opted that was the best decision to go for. Yeah, we're definitely going to hop into comms in the next game here and see what these individuals are talking about from SBC Rush, because this game is ever so intense, and we're now a minute into OT. The follow-up from McMaster, the double is no good. Good heads-up play by McMaster there, identifying that he wouldn't be able to get the double off the first touch, so he sent it to the back wall again. It wasn't enough, though. Now Gamer Pro just launching this one down, identifying that his team does not necessarily have the booster goals to stay in the play. Launching this one now. Fatal is just air dribbling it into his half. You want to be careful doing that. Sometimes, at least he was over the net and no one was challenging him. Downfield now. Joe's going to circle back on this one. Leaves it for Bromank, who's 0 boost. As far as Sudoku into the corner, grabbing the 100 boost. We're seeing a lot of aerial plays, a lot of attempts, a lot of attempts here, but can they find it? It doesn't look like one player on the field. I know they have the mechs in them, but are they able to commit to it? Look at McMaster here with the shot off the back wall. 2 minutes now into overtime. Look at this pass here, off the crossbar and out. The best defender in the game, holding strong, getting another save for the books there. Now Sudoku downfield to Bromank. What does he do? He waits patiently to pass mid to the sidewall. Now we are able to catch our breath for a second. Unless you're hitting Fatal, you're kind of thinking about how you could have played that differently. Bromank now to open space where Gamer Pro is waiting for McMaster to miss the touch. Back wall, who's up? It's Joe. It's a fake. Maybe backward again. McMaster's there, but it's a double commit. Actually a pinch downfield. Sudoku, did he get the flip reset there? No, he's going to take this one to the ground. Leave it for Joe. And that's the passes that we're talking about. Pro's kind of in the right spot. He's playing a passive third man, but I'm sure his team would have loved to see him dive for that ball, whether it's the right thing to do or not. Everyone's still in play here, but they would have loved to see their teammate just dive for that one. It was a beautiful opportunity. Look at the mechanics for McMaster, air dribbling this one all the way to the roof. No one wants to give up a goal here. Everyone's playing a little bit on the passive side. Maybe a doink by Sudoku. This is a crazy game, and this is only game number 1. Overtime now into 3 minutes. Bromank can't find the save. He leaves it for his teammate. And then McMaster tried to read the shot by Pro, but Pro sent it to the corner. You love to see it. Not only do these guys have the mechanical abilities, but we're seeing the game sense from them not to rush these touches. Actually to go behind McMaster and find that clear out. And then it's McMaster again, downfield air dribbling into the net. Saved away. Gamer Pro now with the 100 boost. He's going to go in the air. Every player on the field is going in the air. When will they think that isn't going to be enough? We have to do... Oh my goodness, and Fatal puts it away from the backflip. What happened here? He just gets the read over Sudoku. I think Sudoku didn't expect him to stay there. He had no idea that the shot was coming through. He just didn't respect the challenge. And SBC Rush takes game number 1.
All right, I'm setting right. I'm setting right. New game.
Yep. I can't go now.
I'm saying new game like it was a loss. It was a win. I'm left.
Behind the big master. Yep.
Gamer's trying to pre-jump you. Nice flick.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm far
Alright,
right.
I'm up.
Oh, it's open.
Awkward.
He's on it.
Good 50.
I'm up here.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll turn.
Oh,
I'm
that match,
third.
I don't
I'm
have
back
that
all the
read.
way up.
I can turn though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got it back out. Got 0.
I'm there.
Nice.
Dunking.
I just got mid left.
Got
I'll
the
be
back
center.
right. Got the back right.
I should have
Push
hit it
up there.
hard.
I can play this here.
On.
Okay,
Banging back in the net. Fatal's actually cooking right now. Crazy. Bro just shows up and just scores every goal.
Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Fatal's going mental right now.
Not you.
Back left.
Yep. Yeah, he's probably over there, maybe with a slight smile. It's crazy.
That's crazy. One on there.
Nuke downfield.
Give a little
One left.
one-hand fist bump.
Oh,
Oh,
my
good,
fault.
good.
My fault.
Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good.
Okay,
Busy there.
backing out.
Circling
Just
back.
going
Joking. I'm
Gamer's
so
on
saving
that.
this.
Shot.
I'm on so. I got
Got
bumped
70
Yep.
in that.
a lot.
Mid.
Good take.
I'm next.
One on.
They don't know that.
Oh,
They know
my
Good
that.
try. Good try. I'm next.
I'm grabbing back right, 100.
He's awkward on that. Good read.
Yep.
Nice.
Pop it up.
On.
I'm up here.
On.
Third corner.
I'm back, waiting.
No demo. No nothing.
Going up there. Bunt him off, bunt him off.
Zero trying to get back. I'm gonna play
I'm
patient
bad.
net. Good take.
I did it again.
I got back left full. 1-on-1. Good flick.
Oh, you read.
All right, I'll play next. I'll play next.
I'm
Patient.
far right, center.
Crouching out. 0 boost. Grab the mid right.
I'm trying.
Sudoku dead.
Oh, careful, double. Yeah. Just you for a while.
No, I'm good. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
I got nice. I'm grabbing back left. And then I'm back post. I'm third.
I'm awkward here. Very awkward.
I can move up to second. Just get back.
They're kind of bunched up right now.
All right, I wanna jump back in here. I mean, you can tell from this team here, they're a well-oiled machine. Bromank, Fatal, and McMaster, man, calling out every single one of their moves, kind of, you know, entertaining each other as they're going through it as well. And I think this will definitely end up on the YouTube after this Twitch stream here, and I think it's gonna be great for these guys to kind of watch it back and listen to their comms. I don't know if they've done something like that before, where you play, you're sweating, you're doing all the things that you've ever learned, but your comms, you go back and listen to your comms. So it's going to be cool for these guys to go back and listen to that if they so do choose to do so. That was a whole lot of words. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Halftime here. McMaster again to the ceiling. It's like he lives on the ceiling, a pass to Fatal, and it's in. What a goal from these guys here. Look at the ceiling pinch out to Fatal on target. Redirected in by Joe. It's just a little bit too quick for him to save away. 2:34 on the clock and 2-0 in favor of SBC Rush on the scoreboard. Now Gamer Pro to the sidewall as far as Pro make another redirect. Downfield from another redirect. And I thought it was into the goal at first, but no, it was far, far from it. Double tap here, turns into a demo. Might open some space, but now it's McMaster down to Fatal. Fatal is 0. He's just going to rotate back. He doesn't even stay a part of the play. Sudoku does leave the boost for McMaster. I'm sure just Sudoku did want boost and ball there, but sometimes it's hard to do that, especially in a 3v3 setting. There's so many players on the field. Now McMaster mid, another pass to Fatal. These two are feeling each other. The chemistry is definitely there. If this was school, they'd both have an A+ right now in the subject. They're making it look too easy. Now McMaster's up for the touch. The flip reset. Oh my goodness, Joe shutting that play down. But it was looking mighty fine for McMaster to put that one away. Bromek now downfield with 0 boost. No follow-up. 1:30 remaining. The Ego Erasers need something, and they need it soon. It looks like Sudoku is camping downfield, trying to steal the boost. They know the clear was coming down there. McMaster now downfield, kind of throwing this one away to Joe. But Joe's doing the same thing to Bromek. Bromek goes into the air and gives this one to what I thought would have been the Gamer Pro, but there was no challenge just quite yet. A minute left, and they're still scoreless. 2-0. SBC Rush is holding on to the lead. This one shut down by Fatal in normal Bromank fashion. Slows down the play, goes for a flick, can't find it there. This one pops up for Sudoku. It's a great pass, but downfield it goes again. Maybe an open net. No, Bromank does circle around, grab enough boost. 50 seconds remaining. Sudoku can't find a touch. Joe into the corner, leaving it for the Gamer Pro. Gets it past one, but Fatal's lurking. Passes this one out to the midfield. Maybe a demo on the play, and it's going to go in. The Gamer Pro with the follow-up from the demo. Clears the lane, and they put this one through. 37 seconds remaining. Can they do it? So, Kings, SBC Rush is representing SBC in the KRSS, and I believe they're also doing the Royalty Series as well. So, it's a 2-for-1. That's the new team. Bromank, Aidenator, Clothy, Hating, Bromank. I don't think I missed anyone. In fact, I think I maybe have said someone's name twice. I'm not sure, but shout out to them, man. And especially shout out to McMaster, because I met him in person, and he is an absolute lad. Much love to the man himself. I'm so glad they have joined forces with SBC. 10 seconds remaining here. Can Joe find something? No, this one's left for the double commit. And I know they got to be aggressive. They got to throw the whole house. Screw the sink. They got to throw the house at this play. But the double commit still got to be careful. A flick on target. Can this one be sent through? It is! Joe puts it away! 2-2, we're going to overtime in game number 2. What just happened? Gamer Bro keeps it up. Even the, oh no, he didn't even 50-50 it. He pinched it from the corner. No. You hate to see that if you're SBC Rush, but in the same respect, everyone out here on the field is all friends. Everyone here is friends with one another, and you just have to say nice shot. I mean, that was a great setup, a great play, but we do find ourselves into overtime once again. Similar to game number 1, the first person to score here will set up their team for the victorious measure of game number 2. 20 seconds into this one, and this looks like an open net unless Bromank has anything to say about it, in which he does. Downfield now. There's an open lane cleared. Bromank taking one more out. Double commit. Joe's a little awkward because he's low boost. He's going to have to circle back, leaving this one for the Gamer Pro into the corner. A pass to who, though? Right now it's a pass to Bromank. Sudoku tossing this one up. Fatal is the first one there. Joe or Pro didn't have any boost in their names. Shot on target, saved away by Sudoku. Now, SBC Rush did take game number 1, so we're still looking for the Ego Erasers to take this one here and tie up the series. Can they do it? A minute into OT, on target, post out, down, post out from Joe, and in, and they find the goal. 2-3, 5-goal game. Ego Erasers put this one away to the back of the net. Joe with an easy follow-up from the setup of his teammate, and they take game number 2. What an interesting game here. They came back and found the win. Oh my God, what a game from these teams. All right, here we go. Game number 3 of the best of 7. I have a feeling this one's going to get a little emotional by the time we keep playing, entering in these later games here. Bromank actually reading the play perfectly. Gamer Pro could have sent that close post, but far post Bromank was waiting. A pass now for Fatal. He's going to fake out for Bromank on target. No good. Stopped away by Pro. Now, obviously, both these games went to OT, which means they're close scoring. They're not high scoring. 2-2 is nothing. 1-1 in the first game here. Who is going to be the first team to break away with the goal scoring? You guys think it's going to be SBC Rush? You think it's going to be the Ego Erasers? What team is looking solid here? I think Ego Erasers are doing a very nice job at shutting down the passing plays from SBC Rush. That's what they're known for. And then oftentimes when those passing plays get shut down, SBC Rush is just a little bit too far committed into the play. They're unable to get back, and that's when they get scored on. Into the corner, the Gamer Pro now with 25 boosts can't find his teammate. In fact, he'll get help from the blue team here. McMaster shutting this one down, trying to get past the defender on the wall. Bromank now to himself, a little awkward, and we're seeing a whole bunch of solo plays from Ego Erasers. But listen, if it's working, keep sending it. Keep sticking to your gameplay. Don't change a thing about it. That would have been a great pass if Sudoku was able to cut in. I mean, after all, he did have 100 boost, but that gets shut down now. McMaster, this is where they got to be careful. Full committing. At least he opens up the field with the demo, stealing the boost. If so, if he spawned on the left side, he's going to be 0. The Gamer Pro now leaving this one for Bromank, and it looks like they're making it a point to find demos in this game. McMaster with the low 50 in front of the net, and this one does hit the back of the net. Look at this, 1-0. Bromeg catching the ball, slowing the play down. That's what he does. McMaster front flipping into the play, does find the goal. We're gonna tap into some comms here. Let's see what they're talking about.
Kind of qualifies. Grabbing mid right.
I'm with you, close right. I'm there. Oh, nice.
Bang, back in the net. Never mind. Fatal says you're not next. Good stuff. Let's just keep pouring it on. I don't want to get comfortable with 2 and then park the bus on our defense.
Yeah.
I just want to keep pouring it on. Offensive explosion this game. Cheating up.
Oh yeah, that's my 50 buddy boy. So goes second and mid.
One dead.
Oh, pass me. Shot. Nice.
Playing net.
Shot. It's over. You got in the back right.
I missed. I expected shot. My fault. Totally on me.
You're good. I went upfield.
Shoot, brother. All right. Defensively, I am not at my sharpest currently, and that should be a free touch. So that is me, and I'm gonna lock it on in.
It's all good.
Setting right.
Right.
Bang.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of hard
No,
now.
it ain't. See, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beast.
Nice. I'm behind you.
Got him
On gamer. Gamer's on that. You're going for a double.
I had that pre-jump on lock. That was kind of nasty. Not gonna lie.
Bumped. I'm still fine. I'm still fine. Still being bumped.
All good.
Okay.
Fine time.
Nice.
I'll try to hit Bob it up.
I'm just waiting.
I got low boost. I'm just
Over
playing
me?
pads.
All right, I want to lock back into comms here. Now, you heard McMaster say there to his team, hey, this part of my gameplay isn't the best, right? So if you have to cover me in a different lane, you might just have to, and I'm going to call that out for you guys as a team. We can work through this together. I will say, though, and if this is played and they hear this in the recording back, it seems like almost SBC Rush and their comms has slowed down just a little bit. You notice whenever they get under pressure, they're not able to keep up the comms as much. I mean, that is just practice, and that is exactly why they're doing the hour scrim here, to kind of work through those things. That's a lot of Rocket League anyways, and this is a Rocket League at a high level, around GC1. So keeping up that pace the whole time for an hour, at least a best of 7, is going to be intense for these guys. So I don't blame them at all, but let's see who can finish out game number 3 here. 1:30 left to go. They're still in the lead. And you also heard McMaster say there, hey, we're up 2. I don't want to throw this. You know, let's get more goals. Let's figure it out. Fatal here for the cleanup crew. Call him the janitor. And he's putting it through to the back of the net. Look at the flip reset from McMaster. It's so beautiful, setting up the play. Sudoku is calling for his team to hustle back. He's 1v3ing everybody. Even with the post help, he can't get it, or the crossbar rather, but he can't get the help from the backboard. Usually teams will utilize the backboard as another offensive player because it'll always pass back to you. Look at the chef's hat going back and forth at McMaster is like a heat-seeking missile. He knows where he isn't because he is where he is at all times, and he's right behind a player. If you jump, you just... Oh my god, he takes out 2 players! I didn't even see that! McMaster is causing terror on the field. This is dangerous with McMaster out here. His defense might be lackluster, but his offense is dangerous to say the least. Now McMaster going for a flip reset in the corner, and you could see that Bromank went for a demo, and he wasn't even close, but the enemy combatant in the net had to jump away. I mean, they're putting their presence on the field. They're making themselves known that we're gonna bump you, so you better jump out of the way anyways. Oh, that was Bromank? I may have read the names wrong. God dang it, I hate when I do that, because I want to say something about somebody, and then I talk about somebody else, and then I keep saying the wrong words. My bad. It might happen. Listen, ain't nobody signed me as a commentator, okay? I'm here voluntarily. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm trying to be a fool. 20 seconds left. 4-1. SBC Rush is looking solid. Joe in the back wall, kind of getting a little slap on the ball to clear it away. Now a demo the other way. Gamer Bro and Joe looking for a goal. Bromank with a beautiful save away. And game number 3 is going to be chalked up to SBC Rush after the ball touches the ground. And here we go. SBC Rush takes game number 3. Yeah, man. I'm here voluntarily. I might mix up a name or two. Landbob, game number 4. Wow, this series is moving quickly, I might add. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 4. Here we go. Ego Erasers versus, you know it, SBC Rush in the best of 7 or the Hour Scrim. Whatever you, joined in for. I want to see what happens in the best of 7. This is a typical championship length series, so this is good practice for them. And everyone in this lobby is around GC1 plus. I do think they need a little bit more time together, each as a team. I think the Ego Erasers were more or less a put together team for these guys here. But they're letting SBC Rush iron out their mechanics and their team plays as they're going to move on into RS and the KROSS. I believe that's what it's called. Sometimes I get the names mixed up. Look at this double by Bromank. A minute in. Tossed up. I want to make sure I get this right. Okay, it is Fatal. Fatal to the corner. To the back wall. Bromank is there for the pre-jump. Saves his flick. On target it goes to the back of the net. And they score. Open up this one. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. A fake on the play on the kickoff here, but Joe's there to shut it down. Now from the corner, can he set this up for his team? No one's there. Who's there? Sudoku is after a little bit. I mean, my God, that is just too much space. They need to have someone on this ball. Bro makes 0 boost. McMaster's in net with 100, but was getting tempted by the bump from the Gamer Pro. Hello, Sneaky. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. 1 minute in, and we're all tied up 1-1. This is looking like a game number 1 all over again. But no, keep in mind, this is a game number 4 of the best of 7. And make some noise for SBC Rush, because there are some absolute legends. Downfield, Gamer Pro with the air dribble. Flip reset to McMaster. McMaster downfield. Joe's looking for the touch in the corner. No, he's going to leave this one for a pass. On target, you can't give Fatal the lane. He's going to take it 10 out of 10 times. He is considered the shooter for tonight on SBC Rush's roster. Look at that! How does he even know to shoot there? It looks like Sudoku has it covered. But in Sudoku's head, he's like, I'm close post. There's no way he puts it right here in front of me. He's going to go to the other side. So he started driving to the other side of the net. 3-3-3 to the back wall. No double tap. McMaster now trying to extend the lead. They're up 2-1. Can they find one more? Pass to Bromank. Oh my goodness, the 50-50 almost hit McMaster again for the touch. He does get demoed. This one gets popped to the mid. Bromank is there. Oh my goodness, the quadruple commit gets shut down by the crossbar, who really sends this one back out mid. McMaster has to make a couple of touches to get this one back to the mid in a safe way here. McMaster clearing out Joe, or else that could have been a follow-up as well. Sudoku, can he find the shot? Fatal with a backflip. That's not too good. Joe's there waiting for the pass out. Instead of going mid, he does go to the side wall. McMaster trying to drop this for his teammate, who's there to follow. Sudoku with a shot. It's off. Fatal slightly awkward. The demos come out from both teams. The pre-jumps on the demos are actually insane. If that landed for the Ego Erasers, that definitely would have been a goal. Now Sudoku trying to slow the play down, but Bromank knows all too much about slowing the play down. And you can't do his play style against him. He's going to know exactly what you are doing. Fatal trying to get a pass to McMaster. McMaster's going to fake on the play. Bromank sends himself, and over the head it goes to Gamer Pro. Low 50 of Fatal. This one goes as far as a pass mid. But who's there to receive it? Shut down again. Bromank to himself over 1. Gamer Pro grabbing the mid boost from the enemy combatant on target. Wait, what's going on here? There was a little bit of confusion in front of the net, but they don't concede a goal, and now they're on the attack themselves. To the backboard, double commit here. May have wasted some boost, but it's nothing too detrimental for the SBC Rush squad. This might be here, though. On target, it's an awkward first touch. Fatal to go across his net, leaves it for McMaster, who then gets popped up. No, Bromank's there to shut it down. Sudoku, we've had a lot of opportunities, a lot of shots in this game, but nothing has went through, and I feel like I've just been explaining here obviously what's been happening, but there isn't much else to go over. Look at this shot here from Gamer Pro, and as soon as I bring something up, Gamer Pro has to shut me down. He says, you know what, Chenzo, here's a shot, a beautiful read. McMaster's a little bit too far up on a play. He's playing aggressive rather than passive, knowing that you have some teammates behind you. Probably wanted to leave that ball anyway and go out for a pass, but the Gamer Pro sends that one down. Maybe a double tap here. No, that one gets shut down, and it looks like we have a game number 2 on our hands. But who is going to end up with this one? And do we even go to overtime? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Downfield now, McMaster's there to shut this one down. The pre-flick pinch downfield on target. No good. Sudoku, he has a blue card, but keep in mind he is on Team Ego Erasers. This one's cleared away. Could have definitely been a shot. Now Joe sends this one to the midfield. McMaster one touch to himself to low 50. That is his go-to play. McMaster with a goal. 5-goal game with a minute left. And SBC Rush has 3 of those. 3-2. Putting this one away. Man, I need a water. This sucks. Bro, can he make this save? Where was Sudoku going? I understand he wants to the pre-flip at the opportunity for a shot, but he wasn't able to get there as fast as Brome could hit the fake on him. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, Hydration Station Manager. You've been upgraded to Hydration Station Manager First Class. Here we go. Brome trying to beat out Sudoku. He can't do it. 25 seconds. 3-2. They need one. They've been in this position before. They know exactly what to do. Give Gamer Pro the ball, and he will make something happen. But it has to be at 0 seconds. Wait, look at this. A pass mid. Sudoku's there. No shot. They want that opportunity back. I feel like that's a goal a million times over. And now McMaster just nuking the ball to the other half. And this one goes in for them. That will be wraps in this game here. Unless there's something they can do. I don't know. 2 goals in 1 second. You might be wishing and hoping for a little bit too much here. I don't think it's going to happen. Game number 4 is going to SBC Rush. All right, match point for SBC Rush. Can they put this series away here? I don't know. Only time will tell. Will they be able to do it? I want to see Ego Erasers really give it to them. Really stick it to this SBC Rush squad. As they've done it before. They do have a game under their belt. I think in the game that they capitalized on when SBC Rush overcommitted for their passing plays and honestly just sent the ball on target. In that game that they won, they didn't have to do too much. They literally beat out 1 to 2 players, left their third man too far back, shot the ball on target. Like here, the net is open. No one's home. Send that thing on the net and you might get a lucky goal. Some would call it lucky. Some other people would call it, game sense, trying to find out where the other players are, but we'll have to see. We're a minute in, no goals yet. Sudoku playing this one away to Fatal. Fatal now to the back wall. Can't find a touch to the back wall again, but no one's home. Sudoku's playing this one away from Casper the Friendly Ghost until Bromink is there in support of him. Downfield now, Joe to the corner. Fatal's last man back. It's a 1v1 situation. Playing it to open space. He has low boost. He has enough to get this one downfield. Look at him dribble this thing in the air. Now pass mid to McMaster. An excellent play here from SBC Rush. That is what they're known for. Tossing the ball back and forth from McMaster to Bromink. Bromink to McMaster. And then add Fatal in there to clean it up. Oftentimes, that's exactly what he's doing. We just noticed Fatal there going backwards. You know, whatever it takes sometimes to get yourself the goal. But the only difference is they don't have a goal. They weren't able to find it. Now to the midfield. Sudoku on target. That's what I'm talking about. Oftentimes, no one is home. And I'm sure SBC Rush is full of smart players. I'm sure they're talking about how lucky they may or may not have gotten on some of these plays where if they just shot it on target, it would be a goal. Have you ever heard anyone say, hey, if you're like in champ or in this rank, hold that thought. Look at this shot by the Gamer Pro from the midfield. He's getting the gist. He's getting the idea. All he has to do is beat out one. It's a good shot for sure. And the goalie in net has nothing to say about it. My goodness. But yeah, I'm sure the SBC Rush squad is talking about exactly what I'm bringing up here. This one goes mid. Now, if you're SBC Rush, is that something that you count on? Do you count on sticking to your passing play games, or do you want to open up some lanes now? Bring back the demos. They were demoing in, game 1, 2, 3. Now in the later series here, it looks like they slowed that down. And downfield now, the counterattack. Exactly what we were talking about for Rush. They do the exact same play on them. Oh my goodness, 0 boost. The flick downfield is powerful. He didn't even need boost. He just needed a little bit of will. On target, 1-1, tied up. This is match point. Remember, for SBC Rush, a good 50 here. Sudoku, not with the best touch ever. Left for Fatal to the corner. Can he find the double? No, this one bounces mid. Double commit here. Guess what, guys? The net is open. Now, of course, Fatal is back. He would have been back for a shot. Can you find a demo on him? Bromank now clearing this one out of his corner until it gets beat out by one. McMaster nuking the ball downfield to Bromank, who's going to try and redirect it down to the goal line. He can't do it. Fatal's there to find another shot. Another double commit. What is happening to the SBC Rush squad? I mean, I ask what's happening to the Rush squad, but it's really not hurting them all too much. And I'm having a hard time figuring out why. Why are the Ego Erasers not able to capitalize on the double commits from SBC Rush? I will say, every time they do go for a double commit, they have a lot of boost in their name. So it's not like they're slowing themselves down to get back. But this might slow them down to get into the net. No! Joe from behind the shot pinches this one to the back wall. McMaster to himself around one. Goes for the musty. I believe there was like a flip reset. Arsenal, something was happening. I don't know. Barl kind of screwed us on the cam here. Another demo. Fatal opening up a lane. Bromank. Now, could he find a demo on Sudoku in the midair? No. Fatal retreating backwards. Doesn't grab the 100 boost. So he goes straight for ball. Leaves it for Joe. Now Joe's stuck on the back right wall. Fatal with 0. McMaster downfield. One touch to himself. Second touch is the double commit from Joe and Sudoku to get this thing cleared out to the Gamer Pro. Can the Gamer Pro find a flip reset on target? No, he cannot. Now Joe downfield. This boomer ball is hurting these squads. I don't see why they can't control it a little bit more, unless that's really what they're asking for from their teammates. And if that's calmed, then I'm going to let it to the squads to figure out what they have to do. But right now, we're 1-1 in a 5-minute game. This is match point for SBC. 20 seconds left. Do we see another overtime? That's a crazy flip cancel by Sudoku. For those who don't know, he did flip into the ball. Into the ball. So his car would have flipped around, but he canceled it, trying to stay low to the ground. 3 seconds left in front of the net. An opportunity here. No, it touches the ground. Not quite yet. Downfield, bumped off the play. Hating Fatal says, you know what? I'm going to keep this thing up for Bromank. Bromank to Fatal. Fatal to the goal. We find ourselves into overtime. Here we go. Once again, it's getting too routine for us now. It's like it's no surprise. There's no more added factor if we go to overtime or not. It's just all too common with these guys. Wait, McMaster has a chance to put it away. He can't do it. Getting spun out by the Gamer Pro, who kind of gets an awkward touch off the ceiling. It works, though. The double commit here takes out one defender completely. Bromank with a pass to McMaster. Fatal on target, and it's good! They take the series. SBC Rush take the best of 7 against the Ego Erasers. They take it! Fatal, McMaster, and Bromank making it happen. Congrats to the team. I hope you guys watch this back and find some value out of it. Let's do some interviews. Why not? Dude, heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bro, you guys did amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Fatal stepped up on literally 0 warm-up and just decided tonight was the night to cook.
You love to
I
see
had
it.
60 points.
Dude, better than 0. Think about it.
Hey, you know what that means, bro? It just means that that's how good the team collectively is. We're able to pick up the slack. We're able to pick up the slack. You've done that for us many, many times, and this is just a script. This ain't even a match.
Well, GG's guys, I'm gonna upload that to YouTube and feel free to, watch it back and study. What's something that you guys could do a little bit better? What's something that's like you want to work on it? It's not quite there yet.
I think it's still kind of
today it was accuracy, but
that right there, double committing.
Yeah, I noticed those too. and I think pretty much
the fact
all
that
their...
Bromank and Fatal both went to speak is a double commit. That's hilarious.
That's so funny. Yeah. All right, cool. And then things you guys did well. I love the passing plays, bro. I'll forever be biased and a fan of the passing plays. So.
Oh yeah.
Dude, McMaster, you love the
think
ceiling, dude.
Huh?
You love the ceiling. Every ball that goes to the sidewall, it's like you go to the ceiling every time. I love it.
I'm there.
Oh,
It's
dude,
my
the
home.
pinch to fatal for the shot and the goal. Money.
He called the pass. All right, here you go. But I mean, a lot of credit still has to be given to both guys because again, Fatal showed up on no warm up and then decided to just score everything. Bromake did not, unfortunately, have the same offensive success, but aside from the point, still kept his head up, still kept playing, didn't let it change his mindset or strategy, still kept attacking, and that's big because it's very easy, at least for me personally, if I'm in a little of a shooting slump, it can start affecting my defense too, and he didn't let it affect him. Comms were pretty clear. We had our double commits, but I mean every team does. I had double commits happen when I was casting top 32. So yeah, it's something we'll iron out and continue to do so, but I feel pretty stinking good about how that went, especially knowing that Fatal pretty recently rejoined our team. He had taken a bit of a hiatus. For him to be performing back at this high level is very encouraging.
No, dude, it was all
We're back, baby.
it was all badass and Fatal. Excellent job on the no warm up, pretty much, and then there's Bromake, man, always slowing the play down. Like, all right, SBC, are we good to attack yet? Takes a 50, and then you guys just explode, dude. It's epic.
Hell yeah.
Well,
That felt good, and the team we're up against was friends of ours. I mean, Gamer, he's not with Rush anymore, but he was previously. We know he's very good. Bromake and Jokin won the Twos League for Royalty Series not long ago. Undefeated. My apologies. They didn't lose at all in Royalty Series. So we knew Jokin's elite. He's almost GC2 and twos. Gamer's almost GC2 and twos.
yeah.
Huh?
I've also been teammates with Sudoku when I played with Skillers.
Yeah, so we know all these guys well, and we know that all of them are skilled. And honestly, for kind of throwing them together, they were more cohesive than I thought they would be. But it worked out, and I honestly think that could be a team in the future if those guys ever wanted to partner up.
Yeah. No, they did well as well. They really did. Cool. What do you guys yeah, thanks for letting me host and cast. What are you guys getting into now? Excuse me.
No idea. Eventually, got to hit GC2, so I beat Gamer.
And
Bromake is racing Gamer, and Gamer doesn't realize it's a race.
No, he does. I told him I was gonna hit.
Oh, he does? Oh, never mind. Bromake and Gamer are racing each other to GC2 and 2v2.